How are you, dear families of my channel? Welcome to my class. I'm going to explain molecular mass and formula mass of different compounds. Molecular mass means the sum of all the mass of atoms of elements present in the molecule of compound. For example, the molecular mass of sulfuric acid, which is containing 2 hydrogen, 1 sulfur and 4 oxygens. Therefore, 2 times atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 and sulfur is 132 atomic mass, and oxygen 16 atomic mass multiplied by 4 gives 64, and the summation of these three numbers gives us 98 atomic mass units or 98 gram per mole. Formula mass in the same way will be calculated like that of molecular mass. The only difference, formula compounds are those compounds mostly concerning about ionic compounds. The calculation of the molecular mass and formula mass of the compounds can be explained as follows. It is magnesium hydroxide containing 1 magnesium, 2 oxygen and 2 hydrogen. Therefore, 1 magnesium atomic mass 24, oxygen 16 times 2, 32, and hydrogen 1 atomic mass 1 times 2, 2. Therefore, the summation of 24 plus 32 plus 2 is equal to 58 atomic mass units. When it comes to the formula mass of calcium phosphate, is containing 3 calcium atomic mass 40 times 3 is 120, and phosphorus inside it is 1 times 2 phosphorus. Each atomic mass is 31 multiplied by 2 is equal to 62, and oxygen inside 4 times 16 64 multiplied by 2 is 128, and the summation of these three values gives us 310 atomic mass units. When we come to sulfur trioxide containing 1 sulfur and 3 oxygen, sulfur 32, oxygen 16 times 3 48, 48 plus 32 is equal to 80 atomic mass units. Sodium sulfate containing 2 sodium 2 times 23 and 1 sulfur 32 and 4 oxygen 4 times 16 64. 64 plus 46 plus 32 is equal to 142 atomic mass units. Molecular mass of this is hexene molecule, hexene hydrocarbon compound molecule, and 6 times 12 for carbon, and for hydrogen atomic mass 1 multiplied by 12 is equal to 12. 12 plus 72 is equal to 84 atomic mass units. This atomic mass unit can be represented by gram per mole. When it comes to mole, what does it mean is it is the amount of any elementary chemical units that may be atoms, molecules, or ions that contains Avogadro's number of that particle. Hydrogen atoms equal to Avogadro number of hydrogen atoms. When it is weight is measured, it is 1 gram. This means this much of hydrogen atoms weigh only 1 gram. 1 mole of carbon dioxide molecule is equal to Avogadro number of carbon dioxide molecules, which is in mass 12 for carbon, and oxygen 16 times 32. 12 plus 32 is equal to 44 grams. 44 grams of carbon dioxide means the Avogadro number of carbon dioxide molecule, which is known as 1 mole of carbon dioxide molecules. Molar mass is the mass of 1 mole of a substance. The mass of 1 mole of a substance is called molar mass. For example, the molar mass of hydrogen atom is 1 gram per mole, and that of carbon dioxide molecule, as discussed above, is 44 gram per mole. Calculate the molar mass of compound containing 0.372 mole, and it is having mass of 152 gram. Therefore, number of mole or is represented by small n is given by the formula as given mass or mass required divided by the molar mass of a given compound. And from this formula, we can get the conversion of the formula. That means molecular mass. If you wanted to calculate the molecular mass, it will be given like given mass divided by number of mole. Okay, therefore, the given mass for this equation number 1 is equal to 152 grams, and the number of mole given is 0.372 mole. Therefore, the number of mole is equal to given mass over molar mass. Okay, what can you do here is given mass over molar mass. Okay, given mass over molar mass means this is given mass 152, and the molar mass of the compound is not known for the time being. It is going to be calculated. Okay, therefore, as I showed here, molar mass means given mass over number of mole. Molar mass will be calculated as given mass over number of mole as follows. This you see, this is 152 divided by this 0.372. This is equal to around 408.6 gram per mole of the compound. What's the number of moles of 150 grams of calcium carbonate? You might be asked this type of question. The given mass here is 150 grams, and the molar mass of the calcium carbonate compound is equal to 1 calcium, 1 carbon, and 3 oxygens. 1 calcium means 40, 1 carbon means 12. The atomic mass of calcium 40, and that of carbon is 12, and oxygen is 3 times 16. Subscript of oxygen is 3 multiplied by atomic mass of oxygen. This is 48. 48 plus 12 plus 40 is equal to 100. Therefore, required is number of mole. Number of mole is equal to mass given or required divided by the molar mass of the compound. Therefore, mass given for this case 150, and molar mass of the compound is 100, and therefore 150 divided by 100 is equal to 1.5. It will be 1.5 mole. Question 3. How many moles of each element are present in 2.5 moles of sodium carbonate? You see, here 2 moles of sodium. Here in 1 mole of this compound, 2 moles of sodium, 1 mole of carbon, and 3 moles of oxygen are found. Therefore, 2.5 times 2 is equal to 5 moles of sodium. 2.5 times 1, 2.5 moles of carbon, and 2.5 times 3 oxygen, it is 7.5 moles of oxygen. It will be the answer of the question. Okay, here 2 moles of aluminum sulfate, and 2 times 2, 4 aluminum, and here inside sulfur is 1, as outside is 3. Therefore 2 times 3, 6 moles of sulfur, and oxygen 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 4, 24 moles of oxygen will be the answer of the question. Okay, therefore, you can write like of 4 moles of aluminum, 6 moles of sulfur, and 24 moles of oxygen. Okay, this is the answer of the question.